Some cake, I call you enemy. Got on her tippy toe like she Valerie. She heard I'm creeping with some home called Valerie. She thinking something going on. She say I'm acting strange. Red boy, I'm like you Valerie.
Alright, let's go. Alright, sound should be good. Let's go. Back with another one, y'all. Uh, Alright, y'all, it's good. Gonna call in, link in the description. Be back with another one. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Drop a 1 if y'all can hear me. Like the video for me as well. Get this video in the algorithm. If you're watching this on a replay, like the video for me. We got main 1 in the building. We got old Dizzle. What's good, Lone Wolves? What's good, old Dizzle? Good to see you, bruh. I see you back on the grind on YouTube. It's good to see you, bruh. Who else we got up in here? Ashley, Essence. What's good, y'all? Y'all like the video for me? Let's go. Hope y'all staying strong, bruh. We back with another one, though. Just in case you're not. Hopefully this check-in can give you some motivation to keep going. Anybody new to my channel? My Quitting Weed playlist in the description. All the other episodes for this series in the description. Check it out. Share it with your friends, family. Anybody you think it'd be helpful to. Alright, y'all. So today we're talking about money. I want to talk about money today. I feel like many people don't realize how much money they spent on weed till years later. So in this stream, we're going to talk about weed and money. How did smoking weed affect your finances? And oh yeah, the call in link in the description too, so y'all can call in. But yeah, we're talking about money today. I didn't really realize how much money I was spending on weed probably to like 3 years after starting. I started just asking myself like, where is all my money going? You know, where is all my money going? It's good to be aware where your money going, where your time going, all that stuff, bro. You gotta reflect at times and just ask yourself, where is all my money going? Where is all my time going? You know, so I did a lot of reflecting, and I was like, I'm spending a lot of money on weed. So I got a lot of questions. I ain't gonna say a lot, but I got some questions I'm gonna ask y'all about money while you was smoking weed, and then I'm gonna ask y'all some other questions. So yeah, let's get into it. We got Summer in the building. Hey there, just tuning in. What's up? What's up? All right. How much money was you spending on weed a week on average? Let me know. How much money would you say you were spending a week on average? I think for me, I was buying like 2 KDs a week. That came up to like $80. But I had to buy backwoods, and those cost like $7, $8 for like 5 of them. So I was probably buying a few of them. So I was spending like about a hundred a week on weed. A good week. Let's say a good week. You know what I'm saying? A week where I wasn't hanging out with friends and doing too much. I spent like 100 a week. Essence said 100, 150 a week. Yeah. Summer, I don't smoke, but I'm sure it's expensive. Yeah, I feel like anything could be expensive if you start doing it too much. Like if you start overdoing it, you know. Summer, what made you never try to smoke? You say you don't smoke. What made you never try it out? Because many people got that curiosity. They're going to at least try it out. But yeah, like I said, I was spending like 100 a week. I know people that are spending way more than me. Like I feel like I was the one spending the least in my circle. Other people was spending way more than me. They was buying at least like 3, 4 KDs a week. So they were spending way more than me. But 100 a week is still, 100 a week, 400 a month. 400 a month times 12, 400, 4,800 a year. About 5 grand a year. Made one a long time ago before I started growing. I would spend about 100, 150, depending. Yeah. Summer I tried it in high school, but I felt like I didn't feel right like myself. That's good. That's good. Many people tried it in high school. I be getting a lot of comments. People say I tried it in high school. It ain't feel right. It wasn't something I was really enjoying. So I stopped, or I just did it that one time, and then I tried it again a year later with my friends, and then I got into it heavy. So that's good. You got your foot in, tested it out, and you notice it ain't for you, and you just kept it moving. That's what's up. Essence, same. I spent the least compared to the people I know. Yeah, yeah, it be like that, man. But it still adds up over time. Even if you spend 100 a week, it still adds up over time. I feel like many people don't really realize it till years later down the line how much money they've been spending. Main one, when I started growing, my smoking habit went through the roof. Yeah, I be seeing people be telling me that, bro. They started growing because they felt like they would save money that way, but they just end up smoking more, buying more. You know, it just increases the usage and the money. Summer, are you quitting today? Who, me? I don't know who you talking about, but not me. I already quit. I already quit. But yeah, do y'all feel like y'all wasted money spending all that money on weed? Do you feel like it was a waste, or do you feel like it was worth it? Cause I'm all for spending money on experiences, whether that's vacations or going out to eat at a good restaurant. I'm all for spending money on experiences. But I feel like the money I spent on weed for good experiences, I barely remember those experiences. I barely remember them. So like, was it really worth it? You know? Um, yeah. I'm all for spending money on experiences, enjoying life. But what's the point if you don't even remember it? What's the point if it's going to mess up your memory and you barely even remember it the day after? Um, Summer, okay, I was running and caught the title. Ashley, I'ma quit after my bag gone. That's a little late. That's not really proactive. That's reactive right there. But yeah, I spent a lot of money on weed. I do have some good memories for sure, like vacations or hanging out with some friends, relationships. Definitely some good memories. But it's a lot of memories I don't remember as well. So it's like, was it even worth it? Essence, yes, a big waste. I lost my car because I would have rather been high. So yeah, glad I quit so I can get my finances back. In the words of Money Long, I wish I had a time machine. How long has it been since you quit? Everybody let me know, how long has it been since you quit? Or if you plan to quit, how long has it been? Real talks, I can't remember most of these experiences. Yeah. Yeah. I was just reflecting on my birthdays. Like, I know I went on some cool vacations, but I don't remember them because I was high the whole entire time. Like, I remember one year I took a trip to Kings Dominion with my friends. All I remember about that whole entire trip is smoking, the car ride down there smoking. And I remember I left some shoes in the hotel room. I never got those shoes back. Probably being high. Now that I think about it, I'm thinking like, I thought I just left them, but I was probably high. That's probably why I left those shoes. But yeah, I don't remember nothing about that trip, and that's not the only trip, you know, that I don't forgot because I was high. A lot of experiences, a lot of memories I don't remember nowadays. Uh, Essence day 9 for me. That's what's up. What was your reasons for quitting? But yeah, call in link in the description too, y'all. I be forgetting to mention that. Call in link in the description. And of course, I'm gonna ask you about your experience with weed, all that stuff. I got some questions. You never know who your experience can help out. But yeah, I feel like more people need to be aware that they spend a lot of money on weed sooner. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait till you 5 years down the line, still in your parents' crib, no good car, to just reflect like, where my money going? Oh yeah, I've been spending all my money on weed. I've been spending bands on weed. So the sooner you realize, the better. The sooner you realize, the better. Alright, so next question. Did smoking weed hold you back from making more money or hold you back from job opportunities? In my experience, it did. A lot of jobs I never applied to because I knew I wasn't ready to quit weed. So I knew I wasn't going to pass the drug test. So I was turning down more money because I wanted to get high. I was turning down more money because I wanted to get high instead. And that goes for a lot of jobs. Even like learning certain trades. I wouldn't go to trade school or try to learn that trade because I'd rather stay in my warehouse job or my CVS job and get high. I'd rather get high. Getting high was at the top of my priority list, not making more money. I'd rather get high than make more money. That was my mindset. So they end up, stunting the growth of my bank account, end up stunting the growth for a period of time. Main one, I'm about 35 days in and won't be smoking this year, if not ever again. 20 plus years smoking weed, so I've had my fill. I feel you, bro. Sometimes you get to a point where you've been doing something so long, you're just ready to just leave it behind and focus on your next journey. I feel you. 35 days in, that's what's up. Keep it going, bro. Keep it going. Essence, I experienced psychosis with it, honestly. Psychosis. I think I'm saying that right. I went from a responsible person to just not caring about anything in life and got tired of the same cycle. I miss being the real me, honestly. Yeah, I just seen a comment today. Somebody has said, I put that joint on my phone because I'm gonna probably make a video on it in the future. What she say? What she say? She said, I don't remember who I was before I started. I was like, dang, you don't even remember who you was before you started smoking weed. Some people don't know who they are without weed, bro. And yeah, I was just like that. Y'all know I ain't started smoking weed till as I graduated high school. So as soon as I got out of high school, I was deep into weed, smoking weed every day. So I didn't know what the real world was like without being high. I didn't know who I was without weed in the real world, you know? So that's crazy though. Um Main one, I couldn't leave work without a joint even in school. As a medical lab tech, I had to get high before class. Hmm. Medical lab tech. That sound like it makes some bread though. Hopefully, so you was growing weed and a medical lab tech. Um, Also, I stopped focusing on my goals now since I quit. I stopped focusing on my goals now since I quit. I decided to go back into my field in tech and go into cybersecurity, so I am better without it. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Same thing I did. Things I was putting off for a while, never getting to. As soon as I quit weed, I just got back into it. What was that noise, bro? I don't know what that was. But yeah, that's what's up, Essence. That's what's up. Focus on them goals, man. I remember smoking weed every day was my goals. You know, finding a way to get some weed, making sure I get the weed, making sure I get high, making sure I got a good meal to eat when I am high. You know, those are my main goals each day. Uh, Essence, I feel you on that for real. Was y'all like people who bought big quantities or smaller quantities? Was you buying like halves, ounces, or was you buying like dubs, 3.5, stuff like that? Or Vic, we call them Vicks, 7 ounces. I was more on the smaller quantity side. I was more on the smaller quantity side. I buy like $10. What is it? 2 for 15. That was my favorite one. 2 for 15. Two, 2 for 15. 2 J's for $15. Um, AJ, no cap. Appreciate you, bruh. Thank you for the $999. Appreciate you, bruh. 30 days on Friday. I enjoy your live feed, bruh. I appreciate that, bruh. 30 days on Friday, a whole month. That's what's up, bruh. You trying to call in? Let us know how the journey was. How the journey was getting through those withdrawals and any benefits you realized in 30 days. Hold up, y'all. Give me a second. Nigga, lift is getting chopped. That's what's up, though. 30 days, bruh. That's a milestone right there. How you gonna treat yourself, bro? You gotta treat yourself. Ashley Yancey, it slowed my progression in work life. Hold on, can I be forgetting I can show the comments on here, bro. Ashley Yancey, it slowed my progression in my work life, but I lost. It slowed my progression in my work life, but I lost who I was eventually. All my hobbies changed to smoking, and I had attitude. Hold on. And I had attitude to find smoke. I don't smoke as much anymore. Mm-hmm. Yep, same here. As soon as I started smoking weed, all them old hobbies, like going outside, nature, any type of workouts, playing basketball. But that was one thing I loved doing, playing basketball, going to the court with the neighborhood, going up there to the court. Slowly, everybody just started staying inside the car. We ain't even walking to the court no more. I ain't even walking to the court no more. Started smoking weed, getting rid of all the hobbies, man. Well, where am I at? Where am I at? Essence. Before I started working for myself, big. I bought big, but entrepreneurship can be up and down. So small, so I work so small once I work for myself. I'm a little confused by that. Mike Denver, what's up, everyone? How's the journey going? What's good, Mike? Hope you staying strong, bruh. Hope you staying strong. Oh yeah, we talking about money in this stream, y'all. For anybody just checking in, we talking about money. Let me know how much money you spent on weed, average weekly. How much you spent weekly on average? How much you think you would spend in a week? We just trying to spread some awareness to the people that's just starting the journey. You know, let them know. Don't wait till you 3 years down the line to look back like I spent like 10 bands on weed, 15 bands on weed. Or anybody starting a quitting weed journey. Talking about the money that you spent may just give you that motivation to keep going. Like, yeah. Ashley Yancey, the anger issues without weed is a real thing. I was tough to be around without weed. Same here, y'all. Same here. Same. This train gonna stay up here the whole time. Oh. Alright. Essence. I just have to learn to be more social as I battle selective mutism. I don't know what that is. Oh, which is a severe anxiety disorder. And weed did help with that, but I am confident I can learn how to talk again without it. That's what's up. I like how you ended that off. But I am confident I can learn how to talk again without it. That's what I'm talking about right there. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Let's keep it going. What's next? What's next? I think somebody already answered this, but I said, question, has weed held you back from a craft, passion, or business that could make you money? Has weed held you back from a craft, a passion, or business that could make you money? Me, y'all already know, man. Weed was holding me back from YouTube. Weed was holding me back from YouTube. Definitely a good passive income stream. Weed was holding me back from YouTube for 10 years, a decade, you know? So y'all got any passion or craft or business that weed was holding you back from, and that business or that passion could have made you more money? AJ at work right now, but I'll be dropping a video tomorrow on my channel. That's what's up, bro. Stay strong, bro. Definitely treat yourself, man. You made it 30 days. Definitely should treat yourself. Y'all like the video. If y'all up in here, like the video for me. Get this video in the algorithm. We got Shirley Weber in the building. What's good, Shirley? What's good? Ryan H, $85 a half ounce a week. That ain't bad, honestly. Well, I can say that ain't bad because that still add up, but yeah, it adds up over time for sure, man. 85 a week, yeah. KB the GOAT, what's up? What's good, bro? 3 months sober for sure, and on average, every 2 weeks I would spend 150. Every week at least 100. So altogether, 250, 300. Yeah, bro, that money add up, man. It's good to know where your money going, bro. It's good to know where your money going, bro. So you can make some adjustments if you want to see your bank account increase. AJ, I was spending 150 a week. That bags. That's 300 every 2 weeks, 600 a month. Yeah, bro. Definitely adds up over time, bro. People don't really realize it till later. Like, they don't really spend bands on weed. I told y'all, like, I was spending money on weed. Like, I could have been saving towards my apartment or a better car. But I was just steady buying weed, bro. So it definitely held those things off for me. Since you asked if we bought big or small, so basically when I had a 9 to 5, I bought big amounts of weed. When I worked for myself, I bought like 2 G's at a time. Hopefully that clarifies. Yeah, it makes sense. I forgot to ask that question. Yeah. Like Denver, I grew my own, so quitting weed, smoking and growing has been a net loss for me. KB currently watching movies with my girl, chilling. Don't even think about a blunt no more. I've been more free. That's what's up. You creating a whole new life without it. Whole new life without it. Shirley was spending 180 a week. Shirley was spending that bag. Shirley was spending that bag, man. uh, oh yeah, it held me back big time with my business. Yeah. Whether it's holding you back from actually taking action on the business, starting the business, or it's holding you back from taking money you could invest into the business, money you could put into the business. Usually that's how it go. But me, it was holding me back from starting the business. KB the GOAT, we definitely had me holding back from things. I had a group of friends, very smart individuals. We talked about doing a clothing brand all the time. Never went through with it. Yeah, I just talked about that in my other video. I had a lot of creativity when I was smoking weed, but taking action on them, that was never happening. That was never happening. All right, another question. Was you a quality buyer or a quantity buyer? What I mean by that was, would you buy the lower grade because you can get more, or would you buy the high grade and get less? Just because it's quality. And I say this because I remember some of my friends and people in my circle, they would buy like $15, $20 for one J, one blunt. I wasn't with that, bro. I just give me the $10, the regular, not regular, but it's still loud, but it ain't like the, exotic stuff. Give me the good stuff. I ain't paying no $20 though for no one blunt. But I know people that was really into that, bro. Like, Zoe, you better get this good stuff, bro. $20 ain't nothing just for one blunt. I'm like, nah, bro. I ain't doing that, bro. I'm gonna get my two for 15. It's still gonna get me high. I'm gonna get my two for 15. My two blunts for 15. I ain't finna spend no $20 on one blunt. They like, bro, it's it's rare, People don't never bring this around the town. You should get it. You should get it. You should get it with us, bro. I ain't with it, bro. So I was more of a not extreme, not extreme quantity over quality, because I wasn't buying no Reggie, but I still get the loud, but for a good price. I ain't finna spend no extra money for just because it got a good name. Just because it's from Cali, that's what they always say. It's from Cali. Y'all know I'm on the East Coast, so if somebody say I got something from Cali, people go crazy for that. What's good, Shirley? She said, hey, Zoe. Ashley, so peep, I'll smoke to get the creative juices going, get all excited, and then end up trying to entertain myself, smashing some food and crashing. Story of my life, man. Man, main one. I've been trying to write a book for many years now, but would always write high and drink while reading and writing, thinking I needed to be like Stephen King and the rest. Yeah. What works for one person don't work for everybody, man. Doug, what's good, Doug? 24 days. That's what's up, my man. Staying strong. Good to see it. Ashley said quality. She got the quality over quantity. I'm a high grade buyer. AJ, main one. I started a business last year and realized what effects weed had on my performance. Yeah, I don't know. Running a business and being like a heavy smoker, bruh. I don't know. I feel like some stuff gonna get messed up. Essence, I was more of a quality person, but if they only had a low grade, I still would get it to be high. Now, when I said I was smoking quantity, that don't mean it was not no Reggie or it wasn't no Huff. They call it Huff. It wasn't nothing like that. It was still gonna get you high. But I wasn't going OC with it, bro. Because people will just put a price and a name on some weed. We don't even know what it is, bro. They just tell you it's high grade. You don't really know. Could be like the same old stuff, but they're gonna charge you $20 and say it's some sour diesel or some orange kush or something like that. They're gonna put a good name on it just to reel you in. Ryan, most of the street dealers around me don't give you a choice. Quality all day, but growing the organic is how I rolled. Now, I wanted the exotics. I would honestly go off on my homie for bringing me anything less. I feel you. I feel you. All right, next question. Let's see. Let's see. Have you ever got fired from a job due to weed? You know that could mess up the money too. Have you ever got fired from a job due to weed? Whether it be you being high on a job, underperforming, or a random drug test. Has smoking weed ever got you fired from a job? For me, I definitely got fired from a job for random drug tests. Was it just one? I think it was just one. Yeah, one job. I got fired from it for a random drug test. They caught me off guard. They caught me lacking, man. They caught me lacking. I thought I'd be clean. It was like probably like 3 weeks in since I quit, and they random drug test me. Got bagged. Got fired. That's probably the only job I got fired from for smoking weed. Other jobs, I was high on the job. People, they ain't fired me though. They ain't fired me. They were suspicious, but they ain't never fired me. But that's the only job I got fired from for smoking weed. They hit me with a random drug test. Before growing top quality weed, I would buy quantity over quality, but it still had to be decent or have a good link that got me quality for cheap. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It still had to be decent. I wasn't smoking no Reggie or nothing like that, bro. If I wanted to do that, I would have had my father man's. My father used to have a Reggie. I wasn't smoking no Reggie. It was still loud, still gas, but I just wasn't paying $20 for a blunt, bro. Um, but when I did smoke my man's like high grade exotic, I did notice a difference. I did notice a difference. No Bush, period. Facts. No Bush. I ain't hear Bush in a minute. Uh, Essence, true. They would tell you anything. Yeah. But I did at some point, like at the end of it, bro, I started buying more exotic because my man's knew somebody who she was a medical marijuana grower. So she had sent us like an order, like a menu at a restaurant. She would send us something like that. It had a pictures and a name, bruh. The THC percentage, indica, sativa, all that. And once we started getting that type of menu every day, I'm like, bruh, I might as well get this, bruh. Because she had so many different things, so many different strains. And it was like gas compared to regular people around the way. She had that medical, like real live, have you relaxing, have you chilling. Um, nah, never fired. Doug hard to say. I smoked bud, wax carts, ate Eddies. Lost track of how much money I wasted. And I asked that question at the beginning of the stream, Doug. Do you think it was all a waste of money? Because I'm all for spending money on experiences, whether that's vacations, amusement park, restaurant, spending money on, experiences, having fun. I'm all for that. But it's like looking back at it, all the money I spent on my experience having fun with weed, I don't remember it. I barely remember it. So it's like, was it even worth it? Was it even worth it? Rashawn, what's good, Rashawn? How are you doing, brother? I'm doing good, bruh. I'm doing good. I'm doing well. What about you? I see you back on the grind too. I see you back on the grind, bruh. I've been watching your videos. I've been watching your videos. I see you got the voiceovers going on. That's what's up, bro. Keep it going. Doug, never fired, but missed out on good jobs for sure. Yeah. See you a little bit late, Doug. I talked about that in the beginning of the stream. Have you ever missed out on any job opportunities because of weed? And yeah, I missed out on plenty. And it's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. I told y'all just now I got fired from a job for a random drug test, right? Once that happened, I had made up my mind like I'm about to get my CDL. I'm finna drive across country. I'm finna do that. But filled out an application, was about to get started. They called me. They like, we about to do a background check and all that. Have you ever got fired from a job for a random drug test, for a drug screening? I told them, yeah, and they said, you disqualified. You disqualified. So I never took them steps to get my CDL. And the whole flip side of that is, by me not taking that step to get my CDL, I got serious about quitting weed, started my YouTube channel. So if they didn't ask me that question, have you ever got fired for a random drug test? If they never asked me that question, I'd probably be on the CDL driving right now. I probably wouldn't even be on YouTube. Y'all probably wouldn't even know me. But things work out, bruh. So I'm glad I got fired from that job. I'm glad the CDL place rejected me, disqualified me, whatever. Because without all that, I wouldn't be here right now. Y'all wouldn't even know me, bruh. I wouldn't know my man Rashawn. I wouldn't know my man Mike, Doug, Ashley, AJ, Main One. I wouldn't know none of y'all if that CDL place would have disregarded my whole getting fired from a job for drug screening. I wouldn't know none of y'all. Y'all wouldn't know me. Um. Mike Denver. I have been fired from a job because I was selling it and got ratted out. Damn. The journey is very challenging at times. Yeah, for sure. Quitting any bad habit can be very challenging, especially if you've been doing it for a while. Yeah, see, I ain't get fired or nothing, but I was using my son P for a while to get new gigs, and I know that ain't cool. Yeah, I used my sister P, my sister P to get some jobs. AJ, my bro, was the plug, so I would smoke a blunt with him before I would buy. Main one, never got fired for smoking weed, but I've had to walk off a few jobs pretending I was sick after taking one of my homemade edibles that had me tripping. Homemade edibles that had me tripping. I feel you, bro. I feel you. That reminds me of when I was in elementary school. I used to fake like I had a headache just to go to the nurse office just so I can go home. I'd be in that joint. Yeah, man, I got a migraine. I got a migraine. Sooner or later, they call my parents, and I end up going home. Uh, Doug, most of the guys at my work still smoke. They had cars today. Matter of fact, would I decline? That's what's up, Doug. Saying no makes you feel good. Saying no really makes you feel good, especially when it's something you once couldn't resist. Especially when it's something you once couldn't resist. When you start saying no, you start feeling good. Um, Rashawn, grateful for everything. Ryan, so many people smoke carts at work around here. Have you already quit smoking weed, Ryan? If so, how long has it been? B Wash, how much you think you spent on weed overall? Me? I just take a quick estimate. 7 years. Let's say I was spending $5 grand a year. Dang, that's a lot of money. That's like 35 grand. That's like 35 grand. And that's like mind blowing when you actually think about it that way. That's actually mind blowing. 5 grand a year. I was smoking for 7 years. 35 grand. 35 grand. That's crazy. What about you? B Wash? How much you think you spent overall? And that's just an estimate, but 35 grand, that's what I think. That's around that. That's probably around that average, around the amount I spent. All right. Thank you, bro. We make change together for sure. So yeah, next question. Let's keep it going. The money you're not spending on weed, what are you spending on? What are you spending that money on now? For y'all that quit already, the money you're not spending on weed no more, what are you spending that money on now? Or if you're still smoking right now, what do you plan to spend that money on, or what do you plan to do with that money? So me right now, the money that I'm not spending on weed right now is going to rent, rent for sure, car note, savings account. I just started a savings account last year. I ain't had no savings account till I was 27. But now that I got, I'm not on my last because I'm smoking weed all day. I can put money in my savings account, put money in my checkings account, business account. It's like, putting money in different areas, bro. So, yeah, money going to rent, something I didn't have when I was smoking weed. Money going to a up-to-date car, something I didn't have when I was smoking weed. And stacking that bread, also put into my business as well. Investing in my business for sure. I just ordered a new microphone today, bro. My last one acting up, bro. My last one been acting up. So yeah, I'm using my money towards my business and other things. Y'all like the video for me as well? Anybody up in here or watching the video on a replay like the video? Get this video out to more people. Or share the video as well. Share it with your friends, family, anybody who need to hear these calculations about money, how much money we've been spending on weed. Doug, it's easy now. I know I'm done for good. Feels like it did. Feels just like it did when I quit cigarettes 10 years ago. I could have bought a house after 30 years. Damn, that's the money. That's the money. True that. 35 grand. I could have definitely put that towards a house or something like that. Main one. I'm afraid to calculate the 20 plus years I've invested in my weed habits. I feel you, bro. It's a little scary. It make your stomach drop. Like 35 grand. I spent 35 grand on weed. I could have bought a whole brand new car. Doug said looking to buy another car. So now that he not spending money on weed, he said he was what, 20, I think he said 24 days in or something like that. He looking to buy another car. He putting his money towards another car. That's what's up. Ashley, invest in my business and develop money for my son's future. I treat weed like a bill. Yeah, I feel you. If only it was that easy to just, when you got paid, take out the $100. I'm only spending $100 on weed for the month, like a bill. If only it was that easy. You usually end up spending way more. It's a shrimp thing. Buying other house to be closer to my son. That's what's up. That's what's up, y'all. All right, hold on. I'm gonna talk about the next question. Yeah, man, it makes my head hurt thinking about it, so I don't want to look back anymore. Been smoking for 10 years, so estimated around 45, 50K. You got the heartbreak. 50K. Essence books, fashion, as I used to be a fashionista before weed, especially sneakers, bills, about to start school, so stuff for that in my business. Yeah, you're gonna have more money laying around or to the side now, so we can invest it into our business or other things. She said books, fashion. Main one, I've been investing what would have been my weed money into my health and my business. That's what's up, bruh. I'm doing the same thing, actually. I'm doing the same thing. I definitely feel like I've been investing into buying better food, buying better food, more healthy food. So I'm investing in my health as well. Even like something like this, like, bruh, usually I probably be drinking some sweet tea or something sweet, super sweet. But this got minerals and stuff like that. You know, I've been buying more fruit, vegetables, stuff like that. So I'm definitely been spending that money into my health as well. Aaron Zhang, what's good, brother? Day 10 after smoking for 2.5 years straight. That's what's up, Aaron. That's what's up, bro. Today we're talking about money and weed. How much money would you spend in a week on weed on average? How much would you say? Brandon, how can I meet more people? I was super confident in high school, and now I can hardly communicate with anyone. How can I meet more people? I was super confident in high school, and now I can hardly communicate. Are you saying you having social issues, or you having social issues, or you just trying to figure out some places to go to meet more people? In my experience, bro, you meet more people by doing what you enjoy doing. Like for example, I think I made a video about this. I ain't dropped it yet, but for example, when I went to LA last year, I went hiking. I was climbing up the mountain, and that was a solo trip. But as I was on the trip, as I was hiking up the mountain, I met some people. I met this group of people. We start hiking together, similar interests. So the conversation just flowed easily. Like, where you been hiking at? What's some of your experience with hiking? That type of stuff. So it just flowed easily. So just do things you enjoy doing, and you're gonna meet people while you're there doing it. Whether it's at a library, bowling, studio, making music, the gym, you're gonna meet like minds, bro. You just gotta have that. Be open to having conversations. Mike Denver, my mom was in the hospital today, trying my best not to smoke. Appreciate your donation, Mike. Appreciate the donation, bro. Appreciate the donation. I hope your mother gets better. And yeah, hope you stay strong too. It's a challenge for you, but I'm pretty sure you can get through it, bro. Pretty sure you can get through the day until she gets out. Um, got my appetite back, sleeping well, feeling a lot better. That's what's up, bro. 10 days in, it's only gonna get easier, bro. It's only gonna get easier. $40 a week and on a 1 gram cart. $40 a week. That's the lowest one in the stream yet. $40 a week. That's the lowest one. And you was only smoking for 2.5 years, so that's what's up, bro. You got out of there early. If you would have stayed in it for more years or longer, I'm pretty sure that probably would have went up. That $40 a week would have went up as your tolerance went up, probably. Ryan H, I am back on day one. Hey, sometimes you gotta get back on the horse, bro. What caused you to relapse, though? What caused you to relapse? All right, next question. Let's keep it moving. If you could have all the money you spent on weed right now, if you could have all the money you spent on weed right now, what would you do with it? What would you do with it, or what would you spend it on? If you could have all the money that you spent on weed, what would you do with it? So for me, I said I spent around 35 grand. Um, I buy a dirt bike. I would put some of that money to the side. I'll probably I'm trying to decide if I want to move to a new spot, honestly, because my lease coming up. My lease coming up soon, a few months. So I'm trying to decide if I want to move to a new spot. If I had that 35 grand, I'd probably for sure be moving to a new spot. So a dirt bike, a new spot, I put that money into my business for sure, for sure. Buy me a new MacBook. It's gonna be freezing up all type of ads. What else would I buy or spend it on? I already got a nice whip. I probably put some of that money into my business, and other than that, probably go on my savings. Yeah, the rest of it gonna go into my business, whether that's stocks or advertisement, marketing, new camera, all that stuff. So most of my 35 grand would go to a new spot, a dirt bike. Um, Rest of it gonna go into my business. New MacBook, new camera, whatever I can do to make my brand more professional or get it out to more people as far as Google ads and marketing, whatever I gotta do, that's what that money would be going to. And some of it just gonna be put up in a savings account. Alright, alright. Um Ashley, Yancy, I need my energy back and the bread main reasons I need to quit. And the bread main reason I need to quit. Okay. Energy, that's one of the reasons you want to quit. I feel you. I could definitely relate to that. Um Doug said a house. Yeah, Doug, you got like 30 years of money saved up, so not saved up, but 30 years of money you spent on weed, so yeah, probably get you a nice little spot, bruh. Thanks everyone, she is getting better. Yep, positive vibes, bro. We got your back. We support you. Doug, you already got the dirt bike. Oh, you got to send that to me, bruh. Send that to me. Ashley, I would purchase my rental property and take a 2-week vacation and get a boat. Is that a boat? You get a boat. You must stay somewhere warm or by the water. That's what's up, though. I would purchase my rental property. See, that's another thing. I be spending my money on things I can make money from. I be spending my money on assets. Main one, I would buy land, property, invest in stocks. 3 assets right there. Yep, yep. Ashley, I want a dirt bike too. Ashley said, not Ashley, Essence. Get me another car. Pay up all my bills for a few months. Invest in courses to increase my skills. A new place. Invest in the skincare biz. I want to start and eat amazing food. I feel that last one. Eat amazing food. I feel that last one. You go to a restaurant and you really want to like buy double what you usually want. If I had 35 grand, I'd be buying double. You know what I'm saying? I get the double of everything I usually get. But yeah, I feel you pay up all my bills. That's a good one. I'm glad I ain't got like no debt. I ain't got no debt or nothing over my head, nothing like that. I got a little credit card bill, but that ain't nothing. But yeah, I probably pay that off too with my money. Pay my credit card bill off. I do that too. Even though my credit already good, but I still get that out the way. Um, I probably book my trip too. Probably take another trip to Cali this year. I'm thinking about it. I'll probably go ahead and book my trip. If I had the 35 grand right now, I'll probably go ahead and book that trip right now. Actually, I was about to say, I don't know. I was about to say, if I had 35 grand, I'll probably go ahead and quit my job too. Quit my job too. Hold on. Put all my time and investments into my brand. I'll probably quit my job too. If I had 35 grand out of nowhere come to me. Dale Dollars, what's up, bro? What's up, so? What's good, bro? What's good, bro? We talking about money today. Let us know how much money do you spend, or did you spend, my bad, did you spend on weed weekly, average? How much would you say you spent a week on weed, average? At a block. Yeah, and I love me some seafood. I would be eating so good. Yeah, seafood cool. I ain't a huge fan, but it's cool. I like the snow crab legs. All right, let's see. Um, mm, mm, mm. Doug, I'm starting to think of how much cool stuff my dealer could afford thanks to my 30 years of purchases. Yeah, he got a new whip right now, bruh. He got a whip straight from you. He got a new whip. Erica, $60 a week on top of helping pay for someone else's habit. Dang, you better than me. I ain't paying for nobody else's habit. Yeah, that's why I used to love. Like, some people did buy me weed sometime though. I ain't gonna lie. Some girls, mostly girls. Ain't none of my homies buy me no weed. Mostly girls that buy me some weed sometime. It was never none of the homies. Hip hop the gloater. I quit weed 7 days ago, and you helped me. Bless up everyone on 50 on weed a week. 7 days. That's what's up, bro. Stay strong. What's your reason for quitting? What's your reasons for quitting? Did any of y'all ever go broke from quitting weed? Have any of y'all ever went broke from quitting weed? That's the next question. Have any of y'all ever went broke from quitting weed? I definitely reached a low point when I was not quitting weed, but hold on. Have any of y'all ever went broke smoking weed? There we go. Have any of y'all ever went broke from smoking weed? I definitely had a low point myself though, where I was supposed to stop, but I just kept buying weed, and I had to buy a new car at the time, so my bank account was like, that joint was pitiful. It was pitiful, but I did. Somehow I turned it around. I don't know. I turned it around, bro. I turned it around. Um, but yeah, I know other people that's they spend all their money on weed and they ask other people for money for weed. You're already broken. You're asking other people for money to spend it on weed. Crazy, crazy, man. It get deep out here, man. It get deep out here. I know some people be risking losing a house, losing their apartment, all that type of stuff, bro, because they want to smoke weed. Going broke over it. They in an overdraft and everything. I just seen a post, not a post, but like a my community or my apartment community got like a little bulletin where people post stuff, and somebody was on there complaining like people smoking weed. They was putting a complaint in, and you would really get kicked out for that, bro. You would really get kicked out for that. So some people in this building, they risking getting kicked out just because they want to get high for a little bit. And I remember vividly when I was signing my lease, I remember seeing it like, can't smoke weed. If you do, you are legally going to get kicked out. And I remember just having that feeling of relief flow of my body, like, damn, I'm so glad I don't got to worry about that. I'm so glad I don't got to worry about that. I was feeling real relieved when I seen that. Mr. Black, what's good, bruh? Brother from another, what's good, bruh? What's good, y'all? Hip hop the gloater. Congrats. Oh yeah, Mr. Black and brother from another. We talking about money today. We talking about money. So one of the questions was how much money have you been spending on weed weekly? Average, you would say. We got some $100. We got 150. Somebody said $40, and I was surprised by that. $40 a week. So how much was y'all spending a week on weed? Hip hop the glow. I smoked weed for 12 years, no break. So the time is now. Yeah. Hey, hip hop. One of the questions, I'll probably go over the questions. We got new people in here. One of the questions was, how much money have you spent on weed altogether? Estimated. So some people, I said 35 grand, 7 years, spending like 5 grand a year. Somebody else said 45 grand to 50 grand. Everybody else was kind of afraid to calculate because they ain't want to really do that and feel that. Essence said she lost her car. They repossessed you, Essence? That's crazy. Honey Diesel Dan. I ain't seen your name in a minute, bruh. Honey Diesel Dan. Your name is kind of unique, so if I see that joint, I always remember it. Ayezo, I stopped smoking weed for like 3 weeks now. It's tempting, but I gotta do it for my mental health. That's what's up, bruh. Putting that up on the screen. Gotta do it for your mental health. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth losing yourself. It ain't worth it, man. That's what's up, Honey Diesel. Dan. I said Ancy. Ashley Yancey. I'll be busted till another check, but never broke the bank. Yeah. Basically, you was living check to check, but you wanted to get high. Alright. I've had to penny pinch on groceries because I abandoned my budgeting for getting high. Penny pinch. Penny pinching. On weed, like 300 a week. 300 a week? Oh, you the biggest spender up in here, bruh. 300 a week. What's that? 300 a week, 600 every 2 weeks, 1,200 a month. 1,200 a month times 12 months. What's that, like 14 grand? 14, 400, 14.4. Hip hop, do you ever smoke weed nowadays? Me? Nah, bruh. Nah, that's in the past. But for some reason, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. For some reason, I've been curious. I've been curious lately. Not that I would like actually in the act of doing it, but like for some reason, I'm starting to feel that curiosity come back. And I honestly be thinking, because I talk about it so much with these streams and videos, because the more you talk about something, the more it's like, the more it consumes your mind. So like the more I talk about it, the more I think about it, and that curiosity can creep in. But I'm mentally strong at this point. I don't really see myself doing it, but it just be like that thought, like, I wonder what it feel like to get high. You know? The thought was never there, but like now it's like starting to be there sometimes. Sometimes, not often, but sometimes. Like I said, I think it's because I talk about it so much with these streams and talking to y'all. I almost got evicted for growing in this apartment. You risking it all, Mike. Mike was risking it all. Mr. Block never reached those levels of getting completely broke from weed. That's what's up, bro. Me either. I ain't never reached that level of being completely broke, but I seen my bank account go under 1 grand. That's when I was like, yeah, nah, I can't never see my account go over 1 grand. But that's the only time I seen it was when I was smoking weed so heavy and I had to buy a car on top of that. I had to make some changes, man. Um, my roommate was going to rat me out to the leasing office. People don't always got your best interest, man. He probably wanted the crib all to himself. Mike Denver, I've had many close encounters with eviction, with eviction for the same thing. Yeah, man, I was glad, bro. When I signed my lease and I seen you're gonna get kicked out if you smoke weed, boy, I felt relieved. I'm like, I don't even smoke weed, so I don't even got to worry about this. Sign me up. Did the math. He said did the math around 96 grand. 100 grand, bro. They said 100 grand. You spent 100 grand on weed, man. Oh yeah. So the next question, once you come up with how much money you spent overall, was if you had all that money right now, what would you spend it on? If you had all the money you spent on weed right now, what would you spend it on? A lot of y'all was talking about, investments, assets. I'm on the same thing, y'all. Investing in businesses. I like to see that, bruh. I like to see that. So everybody up in here, if you had all the money you spent on weed, like overall, all the money, you had it all right now, what would you do with it? Real life boot baby. Drove to my plugs, trapped 20 minutes away today. And my car is messed up. Just spent $30 on meds. Oh man. All that for some mid. Oh man. That's a headache for some mid. Um Mike Denver had to move the grow in the middle of the night. That sounds like something you see in a movie. Essence, yes, but thankfully I have a pretty new car, so they sold it at an auction. So only got like 100 to pay off and get another one. Plus that car had bad memory, so I am not tripping. I feel you. Everything happened for a reason, man. Everything happened for a reason. Get another one this year. Doug, mine, you're like a snitch. Mine, you're like a snitch magnet, man. Oh yeah, he did say one time. I just remember Doug did say one time. Wait, did he snitch or did somebody snitch on him? Oh nah, I think he had stole some weed from his father or his parents or something like that. And his brother didn't snitch on him. He didn't snitch on him. He blamed it on his brother, but he took the weed, man. Brother from another 15 years, 75K, 75K. If you had that 75K right now, what would you do with it? Doug said 150K, and that's like 30 years. I got a feeling it's more than that for some reason, Doug. 150K. I feel like 30 years. I feel like that's like lowballing it. I feel like that's lowballing it, bruh. 5 grand a year for 30 years is what? 5 grand. I can't think. 150 grand. Oh, so yeah. So if you was spending 5 grand a year for 30 years, that'd be 150 grand. So maybe you're all right. Maybe you're all right. Mr. Black said stocks, hands down. Brother from another said land, hands. What you talking about, bruh? Um, yeah. So that's good. Investments, assets. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. So everybody that's up in here, was you a? I already asked this for everybody that's in here in the beginning, but a? Was you buying smaller quantities or did you buy bigger quantities? Was you buying like $20, $35, $40, or was you buying 150, 300 ounces, half ounces, pounds, whatever? Which one was it for you? Me personally, I was buying two for 15. Like I said, two for 15, or I buy like a KD, $35, $40, or I buy an ounce every once in a while. Not an ounce, my bad. We call it a Vic, but like 7 ounces, 7 ounces, and that was like 90, $100, something like that, like $90. But I think me buying the smaller quantities, I end up spending more money. I'm not sure, but I feel like I spent more money because I was buying it more often. Uh, Doug, I'm in the same boat as you with the amount spent. He up in there with 150 grands. 150 grands. Big money, man. So that's why I did this stream about money, by the way. So people that's just getting started can start keeping track now. That little 30 here and there, 100 here and there, it's gonna add up over time. And one day you're gonna look back like, dang, I really spent racks on weed. I really spent racks on weed. So keep track of it now. Try to manage it now. And also for the people that's already quit weed, this can probably give you that motivation to keep going. That money you ain't spending on weed, hopefully you spending it on something else nowadays. Um, Brother buy lots of land, ounces, halves. Doug, most I ever bought at one time was 4 pounds. The least was a single gram. Yeah, I don't think you can go lower than a single gram. Well, you could buy a 0.5, I guess. But yeah, 4 pounds, dang, bruh. It had to be like at least like 5 grand. Probably like 3, 4, 5 grand. I don't know. 7 ounces, 7 grams. 3.5 to 7 grams. Cause the more I had, the more I would smoke. Exactly. 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 That's why I ain't buy the pounds or ounces. I probably bought like a half ounce every once in a while for like vacations or special occasions. But yeah, I was buying a smaller quantities as well. I said 7 ounces. I'm gonna say 7 grams earlier. I wasn't buying those seven ounces. I was buying 7 grams. Yeah, yeah. I meant 7 grams. I wasn't buying no 7 ounces, bro. 7 grams. All right. So the other question, y'all probably missed it. Well, did weed did weed hold you back from starting a passion, a craft, or a business that could make you more money? Did weed hold you back from starting a passion, a craft, or a business that could make you more money? In my experience, weed held me back from starting this YouTube stuff. Like I've mentioned, I wanted to start YouTube back in 2010, 2011. I've been wanting to make a YouTube channel 10 years ago. If I would have started 10 years ago, I probably would have been had an income from YouTube. So I delayed it till I quit weed. When I quit weed, finally got on YouTube, finally doing what I should have been doing. So yeah, that's the question. Has weed held you back from starting a craft, a passion, or a business that could make you more money? Mr. Black, how much grams did you put in a joint back when you was smoking Zoe? So in the beginning, I was smoking like what's they called? Dutch Masters. Like when I first started, we was off the Dutch Masters. I was probably putting only like a point 0.5 or point 0.6 in there, something like that. But over time, we upgraded to the backwoods, and backwoods, you could really fill them joints up, bro. You could put way more in there. Some people put a whole 3.5 in a backwood, bro. Like a whole 3.5 grams in a backwood. Some people doing that, y'all. But yes, I got a backwood. I probably put like a gram in there or so. But sometimes, like, even though I would fill my blunts up, like I would only smoke half of it, and then I save half for later. I would do that a lot, you know. Smoke half and then save half for later. I call myself making it stretch, making it stretch. So I think that helped me save some money. Instead of facing a whole blunt every time, I probably smoke half sometimes. Save a half for after work or something like that. But yeah, as I started smoking backwoods, I started putting more inside the. I started putting more weed in there. Probably like up to a gram or so. Up to a gram or a little over a gram. I wasn't really weighing it. Bro. But at the end of my quitting weed journey, started smoking papers. What was they called? I forgot what they was called. It's been so long. I forgot the papers I used to buy. But yeah, at the end of my journey, I started smoking papers, and I wasn't putting too much in there because we was mixing it with some They ain't been that long. I done forgot the whole terms, bro. Funnel. Yeah, you put some funnel in there with the weed, which is really like tobacco. We'll put some funnel in there, some weed, put it inside a paper, bro. That's how I ended my journey, bro. Off papers. Um, Main one. I started off buying singles and eventually started buying half pounds. Make edibles and sell when I was a lot younger before growing. I bought .5s before back in high school. Yeah, I used to. They remind me of the two when you and your friend would go half on one blunt. 5-5. We'll go 5-5. We'll go 5-5, man. That's some good times. I ain't gonna lie, good memories, man. Going 5-5. Hey, bro, put up 5 on the straight with me, bro. Um, no one was making edibles back then, so it was always sold. Yeah, I remember people passing out edibles back in my high school days too. But you way older than me. But like my high school days, 2010, 2011, 2012, I remember people passing out brownies, edibles, and stuff like that. Doug, when I started smoking 3.5 grams, it when I started smoking 3.5 grams was a dime bag. Dang, that was a while ago. Yeah. Did you ever smoke Fonto? I think Fonto is the same thing as what we call funnel over here in the DMV. We call funnel. It's the same thing, really. Just like a big old like thing of tobacco. But I did. Me and my homie. I was working at this job at CVS, and I used to meet all kind of women in that job, yeah. Like, cause it was like a real busy area, so people would come there from traveling from different places. And one time, um, I met some New York chicks, and I had my mans work there with me. So we went on this little double date. They was from New York. They had a little hotel in the area. We went with them to the hotel, and that's when I first got introduced to Fonto, cause that's what they brought down there from New York. So we was in a hotel smoking some Fonto. So I did try it one time. That was back in like what year was that? It's to remember my name. So that was like 2015. Like 2015, I did try some Fonto. Some New York chicks put us on to that. Um, Hip hop. It's been 12 years since I've been not high. So still got to see how much more effective I am without weed. Yeah. Yeah. As you experience this new life, you're gonna pick up new habits, new hobbies. Things gonna change. Your mindset gonna change. Now that you ain't high all day every day, things just gonna change. Facts, same here. I smoked a few $100 of. I think you mean sativa. I don't know. Salvia. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Salvia. Hip hop the gloated is tough at first, but it gets better later. It gets better later to the point where being sober is like being high. Right. Right. You could be high off life, man, without smoking weed. Real life. Check out my last stream, y'all. Episode 10. We talked about dopamine. Where to get the dopamine from once you quit weed. Where to get that pleasure feeling. Oh yeah, anybody new up in here? Check out my quitting weed playlist. Check out the other episodes. Link in the description. All other 10 episodes. Link in the description. Derek Paleo. When you was high, did you become more antisocial? Yes. Yes, bruh. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, I made a video about that. I don't know which one it was. But yeah, definitely, bro. I was to myself a lot, especially when I started smoking alone. I didn't want to see my parents, family, nobody. I didn't want to see nobody, bro. So I became antisocial. I didn't want to talk to nobody. At the cookouts, I didn't want to talk to nobody. I just get me and my cousins, we'd sneak away, go get high, come back, get some food, and then basically try to, what I'm saying, avoid everybody, avoid all the family members you ain't seen in a long time. It definitely made me more antisocial. Nope, salvia. I don't know what that is, bruh. Salvia will make you trip. It's like weed that you trip on like acid for about 15 minutes. Oh, snap. I ain't know that, bruh. Um, I have been doing the WIM Hall of Fame breathing method with ice baths and meditation. Helps a lot. You different, bruh. I could never see myself taking an ice bath. I could never see that, bruh. But hey, if it's working for you, if it's helping you, I support you, bruh. I support you. Ice bath. I smoke 4 times strength salvia and then burn of a joint of big. I can't relate, bruh. I don't know. I don't know. Is it like wax? Cause I know wax had me tripping for a minute. All right, all right, all right. Said good luck for the answer, Brody. No problem, bruh. So everybody up in here, I want to ask you a question. Anybody up in here that quit smoking weed? What are you spending your money on now that you quit? What are you spending your money on now that you quit? What's that money that you were spending on weed? What's it going to nowadays? What that money going to nowadays? Okay, we got a caller. I ain't even been promoting callers tonight, but it's all good. Let's see what Mike got to talk about. What's good, bro?
What's up, Azo?
I'm good, bro. Just checking in.
Yeah, just checking in. Um, yeah, I just wanted to say thanks to everyone for the support. Yeah, it was kind of a rough day. My mom had to go into the emergency room. Um, she went on a vacation and just got like real sick to her stomach and hasn't been feeling good for the past couple days. So she went into the ER and they ran all these tests and um, gave her an IV and she started to feel a lot better, and they sent her home because she tested negative for everything. Thank goodness. But yeah, it was just a super stressful day.
Mm. So instead of getting high, how you deal with the stress today?
Yeah, I just focused on my schoolwork. I had like it was a snow day today, so I just like got out and shoveled the snow. And I think you mentioned it one time that on snow days it's kind of like easy just to sit inside and chill and just smoke weed.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just kept busy with schoolwork and kept in contact with my mom, seeing if there's anything I could do. But yeah, I was definitely kind of like calling towards me, like smoke this bag of runts, fucking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good.
um, so I was able to um, not do that. But yeah, it's crazy to think about all the money we put into this plant. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
How much?
I,
How much was your overall?
yeah. So luckily, like I got into growing it. Um, so it's kind of hard to know, but I definitely know that I'm not buying like all the soil, all the nutrients, all the light bulbs, and just like then just having that risk and these problems, like I've been saying in chat, just like with roommates or just people like not agreeing
Mhm.
with what I'm doing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
So
kind of
you
what I'm.
don't know how much you spent. You don't know estimate how much you spent over the years.
Well, I would say that I was probably smoking like a quarter a week, you know, 7 grams a week.
Okay.
So that's my average, probably a little more when it would be like a party weekend or something like that. I could burn through a lot more
Mm.
too. So, but yeah,
What you
when
spending?
I started,
Oh, go ahead, bro.
when I first started, it was like $100 for a quarter. You know what I'm saying? So $100 a week, that adds up quick.
Mhm. What you been spending your money on since you quit? Like the money that would usually go to weed. What you been using that on?
Um,
Or is it just stacking up? It could be that too.
yeah, to be honest with you, it's kind of been like because I would have like excess of it, but I'm really trying to you know, um, not think about like growing weed for money or what I was getting into is breeding seeds and all this shit. And it's just kind of that was my passion. That was my like business that I wanted to start is I wanted to breed seeds and, um, sell,
Mhm.
sell seed to make strains and all that. But I'm just really trying to focus on a more stable career and just, what I guess what I've been saving up for is when I graduate, I might have opportunities out of state or some other place outside of Denver. So I'm trying to save up a couple grand so that if I do get a job offer somewhere else, I can just jump on it and put a down payment on a
Mhm.
place in a different part of town or a different state even.
Okay. So you saving. You saving some of that money or most of it. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with that. So if you had all the money you spent on weed over the years, what would you get? What would you spend it on, or what would you do with it?
yeah, for sure. I pay off my student loan. That'd probably be the first thing.
Right.
And then still the same goal that I'm telling myself I'm gonna do it, is put a down payment on the place so I don't have to keep paying rent. Start investing in assets as opposed to seeing that money just go away every month.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I would like to do some nice stuff too, like travel, eat good food, all that stuff too, for
You
sure.
said travel.
Yeah, travel.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
I've never been out of the country, so that's kind of like a goal of mine is to see the
Mhm.
rest of the world at some point.
Yeah, it's a lot to see. It's a lot to see. You think weed was holding you back from traveling the world or traveling in general?
Yeah, for sure. I think that yeah, not only on top of all the money, but going to a different country, you can't bring weed with you and like, you know what I mean? Like there was always kind
Yeah.
of this anxiety when I wouldn't have weed around. I would be like, oh shit, if I go somewhere, how am I gonna get weed? And even when I would
Mhm.
travel places in the United States, I would just like I would mail weed so that I could pick it up, and know I would have the goods um, on my little
You did
trips
that
and stuff.
before?
Yeah, I'd put weed in the mail and mail it to people I knew in different cities, and um,
Mm.
so I could have something good to pick up. I was kind of a definitely a quality person. I didn't want to like get out there and only have some like regular to
Mm.
smoke on.
Yeah. I think many people think about that too. As far as traveling outside the country, like how am I going to get weed? When I get out there, and that stops them from actually going out there. You know. So I think that's not really talked about a lot. That's not really talked about a lot. But yeah, as far as like traveling around the United States, usually you can find somebody. I remember one time actually took it on a plane, and I actually got away with it. I took like 3.5 grams on a plane, Where was I going to? I was going to Florida. I was going to South Beach, and I actually got away with it. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I did. They might be watching me right now. The people watching me. But yeah, yeah. I'm glad you brought that up though. The whole I'm not gonna travel here because I won't be able to get high when I get there, or it's gonna be a struggle finding weed. Man, you only live one life. You might as well go travel the world. The weed's still gonna be here when you get back. More than likely, you probably gonna find somebody out there anyway. So still go travel. You know what I'm saying? Don't let weed hold you back from seeing the world.
Yeah, totally. I think that, trying to go forward sober, like, I think I could have more experiences, not just like sneaking out and getting high at different places. To get to experience it with a clear mind, and that have the energy that I to my fullest potential. Just go out there and live life and not be like kind of deflated. After smoking weed for so long. So
Hmm.
yeah, but that's
Just
what I'm trying to do.
enjoy the experience. Enjoy the experience. Whatever you're doing. You know.
Yeah, totally, for sure. Kind of like we were talking last week, just about the dopamine. Just having that a natural uh, shot of dopamine from having experiences and not shortcutting it just by getting high.
Hmm. Yeah. I went to Cali last summer. I felt dopamine as I was just walking around because it was different, seeing palm trees and just it's just different. So traveling in general, I think can make you feel happy or dopamine. You probably don't even need to get high if you just be present, look around at something you don't see every day or you never seen in your life. You just observe it and experience it. You can feel dopamine. You can feel happy, bro. You don't need to be high to enjoy it. But we trick our mind to think we do need to be high to enjoy it. It happens a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I just wanted to jump on real quick and yeah, say thanks for what you're doing. I really appreciate it, man.
I appreciate you calling in, and I appreciate the super chats as well, bro. I appreciate them.
Alonzo, I'll see you next week, man.
All right, peace. Shout out to Mike. Uh, where we at? Where we at? I'm 11%. 11%. Um, Access to make more money. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. True that. True that. What's good, Rise Above? What's good, bro? You missed all the questions, bro. You missed all the questions. We was talking about money today. You're gonna have to rewatch the stream if you want to know. But yeah, Fonto makes your stomach hurt. One thing I could say for sure, quitting weed is like a roller coaster. In the beginning. Um, Derek, hey, just saying for the people trying to quit, just because you relapse and smoke, it doesn't mean you failed. If you was smoking every day and then stopped for a few days and smoked again, that's good. Yeah, it's all about making progress. You're right. You're right, bro. Doug, one benefit has been able to drive around without constantly tripping about the possibility of being pulled over and popped for holding. Yeah, for sure. I talked about that before too. I'm gonna put that on the screen. You feel relieved when you driving around, bro. You feel relieved. I ain't got nothing to hide. You can pull me over if you want, bro. You're gonna waste my time, but I ain't got nothing to hide. Um, Main one, Doug. Yeah, I also saw Wim Hof with Russia. I need to get back on that right there. I tell those people never quit. Never quit quitting. I got a DUI for weed smoking 2019. I didn't even know you could get that until like recently, bro. I didn't even know you can get a DUI for weed. I recommend keeping your progress in a journal to see your journey, or just reading books whenever you feel the urge to smoke. Weed definitely isn't for everyone. Yeah, have a plan. Have a plan what you're gonna do when them urges come. I told y'all one of them weeks before, like somebody was talking about how they always got an urge when the night ending, like winding down inside their bed, they always had the urge to smoke, but they started, instead of smoking weed, they started to eat an apple. So every time they got that urge at the end of the night, as they winding down, they'll just eat an apple. So that's the way that they diffuse that feeling of wanting to smoke weed. They just ate an apple, bro. And they said that make them feel better. Looking back at it, like eating an apple every night was better than smoking weed. So yeah, just have a plan for what you're gonna do when that urge comes, y'all. Ryan Doug, my worst fear is to get pulled over and to a DUI for a small amount of THC. Yeah, it's hard to kill that smell. Facts. Facts. It's definitely not as easy as people think it is. They be thinking the smell gone, but it really be there. You don't really smell it till you stop smoking, though. Rise above and beyond. Yeah, I got arrested that night. They took my weed and impounded my car, and I got released from the holding cell. At least they ain't suspend your license. I probably would have did that if you was drunk. At least they ain't go that far. That's a bright side to everything. Uh, you say you did get your life. You did get your license suspended after that. A few months after I got my license suspended. Dang. Um. All right, peace out, Mike. Peace out, Derek. All right, peace out. Good luck with your mom. Last time I drove drunk in 2019, I almost drove into a house. All right, y'all. So yeah, man, it's a good stream. Let me take this comment off the joint. Hold on. I don't even. All right, there we go. All right, appreciate y'all coming through, man. Once again, another good stream. We was chilling tonight. I wasn't doing no writing. I ain't feel like doing no writing tonight with the whiteboard. Doug off to sleep. Have to be at work at 5 a.m. That's what's up, bro. Get that bread. Get that bread. Peace out, Doug. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all coming through, man. Share the stream or share the Quitting Weed playlist with anybody you feel like it could be helpful to. Follow me on IG. That's the wrong one. There we go. Follow me on IG. Yeah, appreciate y'all coming through, man. Y'all stay strong, man. And I got a special surprise coming for y'all next Wednesday. So come through. I got something to announce. So come through. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all coming through, man. Like the video. Subscribe if you're new. More videos on the way, more content on the way. All the other episodes in the description. Check out the playlists. And yeah, keep it moving, keep growing, keep learning, keep improving. All that good stuff, man. Peace out, Ryan. Peace out, Rise Above. Peace out, Main One. Peace out, Ryan. Peace out, brother. Y'all stay strong, man. Appreciate everybody that super chat, all that stuff. If you want to donate as well, Cash App right there. If you want to donate. If you want to cop some merch. Oh yeah, I'll be forgetting. Cop some merch. I got the blue, white, red wristbands. Enjoy the journey. I got a light blue and black too. I just don't feel like grabbing them. But yeah, merch in the description. It should be in the description. Hold on, let me check right quick. Merch in the description. Yeah, merch in the description. If you want to cop a wristband, hit me up. Hit my email up. Email in the description too. Follow me on IG, Twitter, all that good stuff. I'm going to holler at y'all next Wednesday. I see y'all next Wednesday, 9:30. Oh yeah, like this video. If I ain't mentioned that, get this video in the algorithm, bro.